Hi guys, I'm Fred, mechanic at Active Cycles in Ashford. I'm here with Ash, the shop manager. We're out in Mersham at the moment. We're just going to go through what is a gravel bike.
Yeah, sort of, what does it mean, who's it for, where are you going to use it around here, and what are your options? Yeah, so let's take the first question. What is a gravel bike? Fred, what's your opinion on what it is?
Well, for me, gravel bike is the ultimate in versatility, especially drop bar versatility. You've got pretty much a similar geometry to a road bike, but you can pretty much take it off the beaten track. I like it because you can go kind of avoid busy roads, avoid sections of road that you don't want to go on, and take the byways and take the path less travelled. And you don't kind of miss out as much on the road. It's quite a similar, you can average quite a similar speed to a road bike on the road.
Yeah, so you've still got the speed and agility of a road bike, but it's now a bit stronger, can put up with the punches of potholes, the mud, the gravel. But what allows it to do that? What's the checkpoint got that allows you to take it off-road compared to, say, an Amonda or a Domain?
Yeah, so you've got a lot more options in terms of, the biggest one is tyre clearance. You can still have your nice carbon wheels that we've got here, but you can have, on this one, it's up to sort of 45C tyres, which just allows you to run that lower pressure, allowing you to go off-road in comfort, and you don't want to be going off-road on sort of 25mm tyres. You've got a slightly more robust frame, and you've got, on the checkpoint, you've got mounts for everything. As you can see, I've got a frame bag. You can put bottles on the forks, panniers and all sorts to carry pretty much whatever you need for your off-road adventures.
Who is it aimed at? Who would be coming in the store and looking to buy a gravel bike?
I think a gravel bike's aimed at the person who wants versatility out of a bike. They might not have the budget for two bikes. They might just want that one bike in their garage, and with a gravel bike, I guess it's the best choice. You could have two wheel sets or swap tyres and go on long road rides, and then also go on epic gravel rides. Yeah, and it allows you to go off the beaten track and also maintain that speed on the road.
No, so yeah, you're enjoying it. Whereabouts around here have you been able to explore and try out and take the bike that you couldn't else?
Well, I guess the big one around this area is the North Downs Way. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how many miles it goes for, but it's a long old route. And yeah, connecting byway. So any byway or bridleway, it just allows you to take that route. I love it because I commute, and you can kind of avoid the main roads and the busy sections, and just get up the byway, and you rarely see people.
Yeah, so that must be the section, Canterbury down to Wye.
Yeah, so there's a couple of sections, yeah, around me near sort of Aylsham area. There's loads of the North Downs Way there, and then if you get out to Chartham and Canterbury, you've got the path that goes along the Stour, and then you've got the little byway that goes from Chartham to Wye, and that bypasses the A28, which is obviously quite a dangerous road to be on, especially at rush hour. Yeah. And taking that byway, I think you only see kind of one dog walker. It's not really dangerous at all.
Ashford's pretty good for cycle paths. We've got plenty inside the actual area of Ashford. Takes you all over the place, stationed across the other side to the rugby clubs and stuff like that. I'll tell you use some of those when you're commuting in.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, because there's a lot of cycle paths in Ashford now as well, but not all of them are tarmac. So some of them are what you would call gravel. And I guess it just makes it a bit more comfortable. If you was going to do that on a road bike, you could do it no problem, but it wouldn't be comfortable, and it'd be, I guess, a bit sketchy to do that. So it's just that versatility again. If you've got a bridleway or a bike path that's not very well paved, it's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, great. So we've got a couple of gravel bikes here. I've got the Aspero, and what have you got, Fred?
This is the Checkpoint SL5. This is actually my personal bike. I went for this just because of the versatility. It's not quite as racy as the Aspero, but I wanted it for the versatility and the carrying capability. Yeah, so you can actually mount 5 water bottle cages on this. You can have one under the bottom, obviously 2 in the normal places, and 1 each side of the fork. It's got the Bontrager frame bag. Obviously that fits perfectly because it's designed for the bike, and it's really seamless. You've got all the blender mounts, so you can have pretty much anything you want on this bike, quite nicely integrated. Yeah, and you can run the 650B wheels if you did want more comfort. You can swap that out and go 650.
So yeah, let me tell you about the Cervelo Aspero that I've got here. So it's got the reserve wheels, their own. It's got carbon frame, which makes it lovely and light. Then Then you've got the Di2 GRX for the drivetrain, and then nice carbon handlebars, just take some of the buzz out of the road as you're going along. It's got some nice hydraulic brakes, so at least you know you're going to stop well and sharp and you've got control.
So come on Ash, this is my bike. Which one would you have?
Yeah, no, I think I'll go with Cervelo.
You go the Cervelo?
Yeah.
It's not a bad choice. It's a nice looking bike.
Yeah, having Di2 on my Damani, I quite like Di2 now.
Yeah.
I won't say addicted, but yeah, could be close. It's so yeah, no, I'll stick with Aspero.
It's not a bad choice. It's quite a racy frame, that as well. I think it's a little bit more of a nimble, racier bike.
Yeah, maybe not with flat pedals though.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. 2 brilliant gravel bikes. They're both in the shop in Ashford. Henwood Industrial Estate, you can find us just behind the fire station. Come and see us, see the bikes, maybe even take them around the car park and have a go. Coffee machine's always on.